Yep.
Because you take the biggest names in music, they've all been victims of big industry.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The biggest musicians in the world.
Yep.
You know? And when we talk about contracts and artists and music in the music business, we don't really find favorable deals, right? It's not really geared for the artist because it's a business to this, right?
Right.
So when you say 60-40, to me, I'm like, okay, that's in the favor of the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
that is what the environment, the climate should look like.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I just wanted to point that out because
because I was signed to Michael Jackson's label in like 97, 98 over there with Brownstone, 3 T's, and Quo, and I saw how they were operating, and yes, you know, the Jewish are running everything,
right,
and it's kind of sad because you don't have that much control.
Yeah.
You know, and so me getting this label gives me more control.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't want to say too much about what happened in the label.
Yeah.
But you know, I realized that I needed to do my own thing.
Yeah.
You know, so this way, because of what you're saying, I let the artist know you're gonna get a daily report, a monthly report, a yearly report of your data, streams, everything. We're here to help you because when you make money, we make money.
Right.
And why not do it fairly? Because karma can either be your best friend or your enemy.
Right.
So I'd rather for it to be my best friend.
Exactly.
So if I'm helping you honestly and seeing you rise up, then it comes back on me.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what God really wants us to do.
Yeah.
That other stuff, that's a dark world.
Yeah, because you know Leon Cohen or Leor Cohen.
Oh, from Def Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he went on Breakfast Club and more or less admitted to, you know,
ripping people off.
Well, not even ripping people off, but knowingly profiting off of the trauma and all of the bad results of the music that they finance. And his whole rationale was, I mean, yeah, I got a family to feed and all this type of stuff, but I think that at some point needs to be addressed.
It does.
You know what I mean?
That's why
I'm not saying anything needs to change. I'm not saying what people need to do. You know what I mean? But it needs to be addressed.
Well, that's why I stand with Kanye West.
Okay.
Because Kanye West is putting them on blast, and they need to be put on blast.
Right.
Because what they're doing is, you know, it's like it's still slavery.
Right. Exactly.
You know, if you don't do what they want you to do in that label, then your record will not go out.
Right.
It would, you know, if you don't go in this room or compromise your soul.
Right.
You know, and then that's why you see a lot of artists with attitudes.
Right.
And they're angry.
Exactly.
You know, because they have to take all the mirrors down in their house because they can't stand who they're looking at.
Right.
And so that's why I stand with Kanye West, Kyrie, you know, LeGrand, all of them.
Yeah.
I think more black billionaires need to come out and speak on how we need to level the playing field and not give them so much power.
Right.
Like for me, I think we need our own Facebook, own IG,
on social media
everything.
platforms. I still can't believe that there isn't any YouTube competitor, you know, really on that level. I mean, you got the twos and fews here, but I just don't understand how, like, a group of developers haven't come together, black or otherwise,
right?
You know what I mean, and had a worthy YouTube competitors. They all fold to it.
And I think eventually that's gonna happen because people are getting tired.
Right.
You know, they're getting tired of being. And then even look at the athletes.
Yeah.
They're basically billionaires with shackles.
Pretty
running
much.
with shackles, and they still, because you know, I remember this in the Django. They were saying black folks don't walk around here, they run.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. They run around.
They run around here. They don't walk. So when you see them running, you're like, and if they act up, then they take them out of the game and stuff.
Right.
You know, and then what? Kyrie gets ridiculed because he's saying he's an Israelite and he understands who he is.
Yeah.
See, they don't want us to know who we are.
I mean, the cold part about it is, you know, he simply shared a link. They didn't scrutinize Amazon for even having the movie on the platform before he even shared it. Right. Before he probably even seen it himself. Right. You actually look at it and it's like, look, what are you tripping on? I found this on Amazon. They already had this going. You know what I mean?
And then I'm hearing now that they want to go. They trying to go to the Congress and get a bill pass that you can't speak anti-Semitic.
Yeah, see, and then
but they can still call us niggas.
Right, see, and there's just so much wrong with that. There's so much wrong with that I'm not going to really speak on it here.
Right,
you know what I mean? Because, it would turn into a whole other conversation.
Yeah, I know, right.
But, but listen, I think there is something to be said about, the resiliency, right, of artists like yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna really include myself in it on your level because, like, you've been through some doors. You've been around the world. You know what I mean? And I think that should be acknowledged.